What is up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Guys, I've decided to make a new series where I introduce to you lads some awesome freaking stories. This video story is going to be abnormally bizarre but also freaking hilarious. I also want to thank the newcomers to the Real Talk channel. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Also guys, if y'all have some awesome videos or stories to share, let me know in the comment and I might make a video about it. So without further ado, let's start this video. Enjoy! The 16th century is regarded by them historians as the century in which the rise of the West occurred. In the Middle East, the Ottoman Empire continued to expand, with the Sultan taking the title of Caliph. China evacuated the coastal areas because of Japanese piracy. Them goddamn pirates, always getting in the way. Japan was suffering a severe civil war at the time, known as the Sengoku period. Alright guys, let's cut the bullshit and get to the juicy stuff, alright? Throughout the Middle Ages in Europe, animals were, as it turns out, tried for human crimes. Animals were arraigned in court on charges ranging from murder to obscenity. Oh, the cruelty that the animals had at the time of dark ages, a time where everything or anyone could get fucked at any point. Such animals were pigs, dogs, cows, rats, and even flies and caterpillars were arraigned in court with full ceremony. I mean, freaking flies? How do they do it? I demand an explanation, damn it, because nowadays it's impossible to catch them flies, unless you can curve a bullet like this guy. To be honest guys, I'm kind of curious what the caterpillar did. What was the crime it committed? What kind of atrocity could a caterpillar commit? I mean, the only thing that it could do is cause a condition called, equine amnionitis. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, so I do apologize for that guys. Their venom contains a poison which can cause internal hemorrhaging. I guess the caterpillar did deserve it. They would call witnesses and evidence were heard on both sides. I mean, what kind of freaking evidence would that be? They would also grant a form of legal aid, a lawyer to the animal that was accused in order to conduct the animal's defense. Guys, I would pay any freaking price just to see this kind of shit in real life. That would honestly make my life complete. Honestly, that's serious. At the time, I guess the lawyers were pretty desperate, or just, hardcore vegans, I guess, protecting animals, insects, and all kind of shit. Yeah, what a bizarre time to live in. There is a book written by this guy called Edward Payson Evans called The Criminal Prosecution and Capital Punishment of Animals. Damn. That shit sounds legit and serious. It is documented that in 1266 a pig was accused of actually eating a human being. Jesus Christ. I mean seriously, what kind of a pig are we dealing with here? How would a random pig be able to kill a human being? At court, the pig was found guilty and sentenced to a death by public burning. Even animals were burned at the stake. Jeez. I wonder what kind of noises the pig made when it had its last words. The execution took place in some French village called Fontenay-aux-Roses. The name sounds so fancy, but behind all that facade lies so much suffering. I guess the French were batshit crazy at the time. Yeah. Another case happened in the 14th century France when a young pig was arrested for attacking a child's face, which eventually died because of the attack. The child's injuries were so severe that there was zero chance of survival. That sounds horrific, guys. Poor kid. I guess the young pig remembered its true nature and decided to devour the child. The pig was arrested for the killing. It was taken to a prison just like humans accused of murderous acts and then stood trial in court. Well, you get what you deserve. A shame, of course, because that pig was still young and it had a bright, staky future ahead, if you know what I mean. There is actually a receipt for January 9th, 1386, in which the executioner of Falaise, France, acknowledges payment of 10 sous for an execution. Today, the sou no longer refers to any particular coin, but merely a generic term for money, roughly comparable to change. The receipt reads, for his efforts and salary for having dragged and then hanged at the place of justice of Falaise, a sow of approximately 3 years of age who had eaten the face of the child of Jonette Le Macron, who was in his crib and who was approximately 3 months old, in such a way that the infant died from the injuries, and an additional 10 sous for new gloves when the hangman performed the execution. Evans' book details more than 200 such cases, for example, sparrows being prosecuted for chattering in church, a pig executed for stealing a communion water, a cock burnt at the stake for laying an egg. Yeah, shit goes even further than that, man, because the medieval times were bad shit crazy time. Alright guys, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to make more of these videos, and I'll be sure to react to the comments. See ya later, alligator.